Hey, everybody. Welcome to AOPA's Flight School Business Quick Tips from the Field. Today, we're joined by Chris Erlinson from Tennessee Flight Training. So, Chris, one of the things we often hear from flight schools is, and even from concerned customers, is what's a good way or how do you go about integrating simulators into use? And as we sometimes know too, sometimes there could be resistance from CFIs that maybe they'd rather get flight time, but we know it's really valuable as a training tool. How do you go about emphasizing that at your school and getting folks to use it?
I love that. Yeah. So when it comes to the simulators in our school, it's definitely a challenge to broadcast and definitely a challenge uh, to help instructors understand the importance of simulators.
Mhm.
Now, once they understand it, you've got buy-in. I've got several instructors that they have seen the success stories and they have seen the value of of students using the sim. Yeah, I know you got all kinds of questions with regards to loggable time and how do you do all of that, but I think I think embracing it as a tool for student success is our approach. And I can think of numerous scenarios where where we had a student, the guy could not land. I mean, he landed the airplane like a piano. I mean, it just like he couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. And so, the CFI is pulling his hair out and he's frustrated. And I said, hey, what if we take this guy and go put him in the sim and just work on approaches? And he goes, you think? And I said, let's just try it. I won't even charge him for it. I'll pay you for your time. Let's just try it.
Yeah.
And so literally we took the guy and put him on a 5 mile final. Back
Mhm.
it up. 5 mile final, 5 mile final, over and over and over. And this guy, I'm trying to remember what it was. He did something like 40 landings in one session. I mean, the CFI was like just working him like a dog and just over and over and over and getting him to think picture sight, getting him to think, flare, getting him to think
Mhm.
about this is your aim point, and really just really drilling into him, these principles that you and I think about effortlessly when we're landing, right? And so over and over and over all day long. The next day he was able to solo that student, and it was like it was a Christmas miracle because like he went from the guy had no hope at all, to all of a sudden he got it and it clicked. I also think of Redbird has an excellent program called Gift,
Mhm.
guided instructional flight training, where it's this artificial intelligence module tied into flight training, and a little USB key that you plug into the
Yeah.
simulator, and we work through a lot of those. And we the students that want to train, um, you know 10 times a week, we explain to them, look, we don't have enough airplanes and we don't have enough CFIs to train you 10 times a week. But what we can do is on those off days or those off moments where you're not able to train with a CFI and an instructor, you can go and you can do the gift training. And it actually, we've seen many times how it accelerates a student's training, because there's a computer CFI that's yelling at them about, okay, pull up, watch your altitude,
Right
get on
rudder.
your heading, yeah, your right rudder, just really guiding them through those principles, and helping them track VORs and things like that.
Mhm.
And so we found great value in the simulator, both with the instructor and also without the instructor. But again, it's just really it's those success stories that help drive the culture with our CFIs and students of, hey, simulator is pretty important.
Perfect.